Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, whenever you find this. Happy January 18th, the day of childlike fancy. So welcome any and all. My name is Allie, and we're going to learn a bit about the secret language of birthdays, your complete personology guide for each day of the year. And so let's just dig right into it. We'll go right to the 18th. That way. Good to see you, man. Happy Thursday. And Michelle. Dude, I hope you had a great birthday. Good to see you again. So, January 18th, the day of childlike fancy. Month, January, day 18th. Wow, I need my glasses. The time came upon me so fast. I got in here and I thought I still had a little bit more time. And I was like, oh, look, it's showtime. Okie doke. So month, January, day 18th. Your sign is 27 to 29 degrees Capricorn. You are a Capricorn Aquarius cusp sun sign, and you're a cardinal earth sign. So the day of childlike fancy. Those born on January 18 are never far removed from their childlike and playful selves. They may be chided from time to time for being naive, but rarely can they be criticized for being calculating, avaricious, or opportunistic. Avaricious. I don't know. I'll have to look it up. Those born on this day are very much tuned in to what comes naturally. They enjoy having fun, but are not particularly fond of weighty matters. Indeed, they may suffer greatly when demands of the adult world are imposed on them. Consequently, the greatest challenge for January 18 people is to mature into an adult role and while preserving their sense of playfulness. January 18 people usually make excellent parents themselves. They have a natural understanding of what pre-adolescent children like. They may, however, have a great deal of trouble with their own parents, particularly during their adolescence and late teens. Departing from childhood is often tragically difficult for January 18 people, and their parents must be extremely sensitive to their transitional needs, particularly in not laying heavy adult pressures on them too soon, or insisting that they abruptly give up childlike habits. Such demands will only foment discord and plant seeds of rebellion. January 18 people like to keep life light, but also demand a heavy dose of excitement and adventure to keep them stimulated. When they are unable to find peak experiences in their daily lives, they may retreat to a fantasy world where everything is allowed and everything is possible. I think there might be a typo there. Where everything is allowed and everything possible. Since their joys and interests are then internalized, they may unfortunately come to give up more and more on the outer world, in extreme cases withdrawing into their original childhood realm. More highly evolved January 18 people are able to first sublimate and then project their fantasies out on the world, not only summoning up peak experiences, but also developing ideas, creating original products, or perhaps just manifesting a highly unique outlook and approach to the art of living. Where love is concerned, January 18 people tend to attract more practical, down-to-earth types who perhaps feel gratified by an awakening of their own childlike nature. A successful relationship of this kind inevitably provides a deep sense of security for both the January 18 people and their more grounded partner, and is thus very heavily based on mutual trust and sharing. Generally speaking, January 18 people may be happy even when working in mundane jobs, as long as they have free time, which is absolutely their own, to enjoy as they please. However, for the reasons stated earlier, it is best for them when they can integrate their more fanciful side in a creative or stimulating work environment. Without such stimulation, those born on this day may experience difficulties concentrating, especially when performing tasks of a repetitive nature, and may even be caught flagrantly daydreaming. Flagrant daydreamers? Oh my gosh, Angel Fishy! Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to see. And Therasia, good to see you. Welcome in. Is the concert tomorrow? Did you already go to it? Oh my gosh. I'm sending you so much love and hugs, and your babies. So good to see you in here. Okay, so oh, you know what? I forgot to turn on the light behind me. I'm going to turn it on and then we'll get into the numbers and the planets. I just put new batteries in it, so it should be like all the colors. Ooh, yeah. Plus this, you can't tell because it's so dark in here, but this reflection that it's bouncing off of, it's it is, oh crap, what is it called? Oh no, I can't remember what it's called. It's a seeing stone though. It's a black, anyways, maybe it'll come to me. So numbers and planets. Those born on the 18th of the month are ruled by the number 9, 1 plus 8 equaling 9, and by the planet Mars. The number 9 is powerful in its influence on other numbers. Any number added to 9 yields that number. Example, 5 plus 9 equals 14, and 4 plus 1 equals 5. Any number multiplied by 9 yields a 9. 9 times 5 equals 45, and 4 plus 5 equaling 9. And January 18 people are similarly able to exert a strong influence on those around them. Because of the influence of Uranus, ruler of the upcoming sign of Aquarius, January 18 people must be particularly careful about getting attached to bizarre, devious, or difficult individuals from whom they will later have difficulty disentangling themselves. The further influence of Saturn, Capricorn's ruler, on Mars can make for an overly accommodating personality, vulnerable to exploitation. Wow, interesting. Okay, so tarot, the 18th card of the major arcana is the moon, which primarily represents the world of dreams, emotions, and the unconscious. Positive attributes include sensitivity, empathy, and emotional understanding. Negative qualities include emotional malleability, passivity, and lack of ego. Health. Those born on January 18 must beware of their tendency to live in a dream world. Keeping regularly scheduled social obligations, taking an active part in family gatherings, and generally assuming responsibilities in the world are all helpful in grounding them. Mind-expanding drugs like hallucinogens should be avoided, and antidepressants viewed with extreme caution. A diet as well as a method of food presentation that allows them to experiment with exotic, spicy foods and vibrant colors suits them well. However, stable, earthy foods such as potatoes, breads, and root vegetables should remain a mainstay. Only mild to moderate exercise is suggested for January 18 people, and aggressively competitive sports for non-professionals is highly recommended. Full sleep time is essential, and daily naps are also recommended if possible. Daily naps. Advice. Security is not to be sneezed at. Stay in touch with social realities. Remember to pay your bills. Beware of becoming isolated. Pull your weight in any relationship. Meditation for this day. The playfulness of the universe is reflected in the dance of the stars. Ooh, love that. Strengths. These could be your strengths if you were born on this day. You're imaginative, fun, and individual. Your weaknesses could be that you're naive, distracted, or immature. All right, now let's go to those born on this day. Okay. A. Milne, British writer of Winnie the Pooh, created Christopher Robin and Piglet. Danny Kaye, comic film, stage actor, entertainer, UNICEF volunteer. Oliver Hardy, film critic, Laurel and Hardy. Cary Grant, British-born film actor. Kevin Costner, film actor, director, and he was in Dances with Wolves. John Boorman, a British film director of Point Blank and Deliverance. Wow. Daniel Webster was a 19th century politician and statesman. Manuel Garcia, a fearless Spanish matador. He was gored to death. Wow. Robert Anton Wilson, a science fiction writer of Prometheus Rising. Peter Mark Roget, a British physician and psychologist, a wow, I don't know this, lexicographer. Do you guys know what that is? What's a lexicographer? And he wrote Roget's Thesaurus. It says Roget's Thesaurus creator. David Ruffin, a lead singer of The Temptations. Thomas Sopwith, a British airplane designer. Sopwith Camel biplane. Montesquieu, Montesquieu, Baron de la Brede, a French political philosopher and jurist. David J. Bellamy, British botanist and writer of The Great Seasons. Charles Delaunay, a French jazz writer of Jazz Hot publisher and discographer. Al Foster, a jazz drummer. Sashio Kinugasa, a Japanese baseball star. Steve Grossman, a jazz soprano and tenor saxophonist. Kirk Varnett, is that an RN or an M? I think Kirk Varnado, a painting director. And it says Museum of Modern Art. And then lastly, we have Bobby Goldsboro, who is a singer. Interesting. Hey, wait, did I say Danny Kaye out loud? I didn't even realize I said Danny Kaye out loud. There's a picture of him here. I loved Danny Kaye growing up. Wow, Danny Kaye and Cary Grant on the same day? Did you guys hear me say Danny Kaye? Interesting. Okay, all right. Maybe I can search for it another day. Okie dokie. Now I welcome you to the Daily Oracle Poll. Let's get the energy of the day. Hey, Pearl, welcome in. This question's not my quiz night. So wait, Therasia, what are you answering? What word was it that I was asking about? I can't remember. Thank you. Okay, so today we're going to be getting cards from The Sacred Oracle by Alana Fairchild, and the artwork is by Autumn Sky Morrison. We're going to get some tea leaf fortune cards along to help our message by Ray Hepburn, and it's illustrated by Shauna Alexander. And lastly, we'll pull a super attractor card from Gabriel Bernstein's deck, and the artwork in this one is by Michaela Ezra. Okay, let's do it to it. I pulled the cards out. We'll do a little prayer, and then we'll see what comes up, and we'll read the symbolism together. Oh, look how cool the tea leaves look. They're like all around in this cool golden bag. All right. Spirit, God, thank you so much for always guiding me. Help me to see the symbolism, see, feel, and hear the symbolism as a vessel. Help me speak the messages that need to be heard to help us on our path. Please draw anybody who needs to hear this message or could benefit from this message any day at all. Someone energy you're working with the day on the 18th of January. Childlike frequency. For our best is good. Thank you for always guiding me. All right, thank you. Okay, let's do it to it. Sacred Rebel Oracle. All right, one card. Let's get some shuffles in here. That was a wild shuffle. Let's get a couple more. Please don't get your eyes. Okay, let's get one card out. For the energy of the day, please and thank you. For any and all. Almost, not quite. Okay, there it is. Ooh, power of attraction. 13 for 4. Okay. Whoa. Let's take a look. Oh my goodness. Look at all the honeycombs. Look at the mirroring action. The masculine and the feminine. Wow. Oh my goodness. Heavenly realms. Almost like, I don't know, a dome on top of our heads. Let me see here. Oh, and we've got this like light matrix in the center. Hands. Oh, there's tons of the flower of life patterns in here too. Yeah. So that's that honey pattern that we have in here, the honeycomb pattern. That is the strongest structure. Isn't that something? It's like you have been building and building and like becoming so strong, learning what you need to learn. You really are attracting into your life. It's like almost like, oh, hey, there's even bees up here. And then we also have like matrix, like patterning here, like circuit board. Whoa. Okay. Center of the card, heart energy too. It's like also emotional energy. So yeah, you've been building and learning the strongest, most efficient way to be, to think, to work in the world. And the waking world and the sleeping world, that space we go every night. It's like our, it feels like where we come from, linking back into that. Oh, thank you so much, Theresa. I really appreciate you. Where was I at here? So yeah, we're building on this like very strong and smart structure. You've had so many experiences and like they're all stacking up to the point where you're becoming a master attractor. With 4 as because it's a 13 card, it's like a building blocks of life card. What we're actually building and bringing into the physical, this physical space where we are. I recently learning a little bit more about 4 and how, you know, sometimes that means it's almost a righteous energy. And I'm not trying to say that with like negative connotations attached to it, but it's like there has to be a reason for why you're doing what you're doing. You're not going to blindly believe what anybody is telling you from society. And there's a bit of a rebel inside of you because you really have like had so many experiences, all these little, you know, all of these little shapes that are stacked on each other so perfectly fitting in like Tetris. All right. Tetris 4. So keep building on that. It feels like you are really in alignment with your feminine and your masculine nature. Continue to draw upon that and like the sun of your heart shining forward and out here. We also have like symbolism for all of the elements. So there's a whole lot of balance going on in this card in so many different ways. Like on this side, we have the water of emotion. And then on the opposite side, we have these more warm orange and yellow tones, which are more masculine energies. Okay. Wow. And then I feel like we're being called, what are those cool turrets on Russian buildings called? It's like the tip, the point of this with like swirls that are coming out of the sides. Swirls are all over ancient history too, for just like swirling life patterns. The overall color of this card is, it's like it's a honey colored, and then the background of it is purple. And so solar plexus chakra and our very top chakra here. These are the energies that you're going to be really delving on when it comes to really manifesting what you want in the world. It feels like the world is your oyster, and that's also why you have your hands around this light with the flower of life coming through. There's so much patterning going on. It's beautiful. I kind of want to blow this picture up and put it on my wall. So also with this bee energy, worker bee, like putting in the moves, not just by yourself, but possibly in an organization way. There could be new work coming your way. Or it could be a building upon of the work that you've already done with like a more efficient understanding of how to do that, because you are the power of attraction. Wow. And the power of attraction is so strong with you. It's I really want to read what the book has to say about this. I'm seeing so much in this, and it's, for some reason, I'm feeling like it's difficult for me to verbalize it today. I almost feel overwhelmed by this card. Yeah, let's do it to it. Let's see what this book has to say about it too. The Power of Attraction, 13. Here we go. All right. There is such wonder awaiting you. There are so many beautiful adventures and so much magic yet to be. You can keep your heart open to what is coming towards you without surrendering your experience of this moment by becoming too future-oriented. Oh, wait, that was a question. I'll read it again. Can you keep your heart open to what is coming towards you without surrendering your experience of this moment by becoming too future-oriented? You see, there is magic in this moment too. There is something arising within you out of the depths of your being. In this process, there is a shift in environment, both internal and external. A fertility is being stimulated. This is your time to play with that fertility, to conceive, create, and embark upon the process of transformation with an open heart and mind. You may not know where it is all going to lead. All you need to know is that it will be wonderful and exactly, perfectly what is needed. Beyond that, allow the energy of fertile growth and abundance that now flow so naturally and richly within you and around you simply to be. You are a big soul, and with that often comes big dreams. You might worry that you want too much out of life. Perhaps you think that you are only capable of small dreams. If you have drawn the oracle card of Big Bold Vision as well, which we haven't, then this message is highlighted for you. Okay, so this oracle is guiding you to remember that there are stages of creation. A house cannot be built without the flooring. No matter how beautiful the stained glass windows you plan to install are, the walls need to be up first. Your big life dreams are a work in progress, just like you. If you have been working on healing something within you, started a new creative project, or just taken on a new job or relationship and feel that although you are getting some results, you are impatient for more, doubt that you can continue or ever find the zone or become proficient in the situation at hand, then this oracle comes as a reinforcement. You are doing well. That which is worthwhile takes time to build. Celebrate each success, even the small ones. You are creating something of worth. Be patient, keep going, and trust. This oracle comes with a special message. You have recently completed a cycle or level of manifestation and are transitioning into the next level of experience. Like a big fish leaving the small pond and feeling like a rather small fish in a bigger pond. There will be some getting used to it time needed as you find your way. This will add to what you have already done and bring valuable expansion to your realization of your abilities, as well as many new relationships and opportunities to help you go further on your journey. What you are in the process of creating will benefit from this stage of your process. Whether your creation is simply your sacred life path, a particular creative work, or an actual child, there is a positive and constructive energy that is unfolding for you now to boost this process and carry you further along the way. Do you dare to dream and to believe in your dream until it manifests? Even if naysayers challenge you? Of course you do, Sacred Rebel. This oracle brings you guidance. You are going to attract whatever is needed to complete your work in progress and bring it to fruition. Remain open to receive and trust in the unfolding of your life experiences. Do not turn away. All of the necessary elements are coming together. Allow this integration to occur so that you can manifest your dreams. Healing process. Close your eyes and relax. Imagine that you are in a wild desert landscape in nature in the middle of summer. The sun is hot overhead, and you can sense the aridity of the land. Arid. Wow, I never heard that word like that. Aridity of the land. The green cacti sprouting with spikes and the strong heat rising from the earth in shimmering waves. How does this feel to you? Then you are in a red, golden forest with trees looking as though they are set on fire with vibrant colored leaves that fall to the ground, creating lush heaps of crunchy colored debris. The air is becoming crisp and cool. How does this feel to you? The moon rises overhead, and you are in a winter landscape. Mountains of snow have fallen, and light, delicate snowflakes settle into the heap as the dark night sky becomes clear and filled with endless stars. The dazzling aurora borealis, begins to shimmer. Vivid green light swirls and shimmers, hauntingly beautiful, dancing through the night sky. The sharp, cold night air is invigorating with light. How does this feel to you? Then you are in a lush green landscape sprouting with new shoots and a warm sun caressing the earth. Lambs and rabbits frolic sweetly and playfully. Daisies and daffodils create a vibrant yellow blanket over the green grasses, and there is a sweet scent in the mild, warm air. How does this feel to you? Say aloud, I trust in the cycles of my life, my work, my own spiritual growth. Through unconditional love, I thrive. When you are ready, just open your eyes and you have completed your healing process. Wow. Jackie, Steve, oh my goodness, DN, welcome everybody. I want to hold that card up again. It's like overwhelmingly beautiful. It's just so balanced. You're right in the spot you are meant to be. And man, it feels like you've been a hard worker this whole time. Oh my gosh, with your childlike fancy, or if you weren't born on this day, that doesn't have to be the case. One last thing I want to say about this is that honey feeling on this card. That what is it? It never goes bad. You know, it remains true. They found honey in like ancient Egyptian tombs. Isn't that something? Like what you have, it's solid. It's real solid, and you've worked really hard to get here. And yeah, remain in the moment. But I'm really seeing like more new opportunities that are headed your way. Whether or not it's in a work capacity or a spiritual capacity, it feels like growing energy. It's like the universe is rewarding you for your steadfast action in the world. Action in the world. Sometimes that is internal. Wow. Okay. Let's get another. I'm gonna pull from the tea tree or the tea leaf tea tree. I love tea tree. I have some right here actually. I was using it today. Maybe that's why I said that. All right. One card for the energy of the day to help us expand on that message, please, and thank you. Oh, I'll hold it up right now. Where's the card? Right here. Wow. Okay. So tense. Look at this temporary situation. Wow. My immediate, oh, wow. Too. The moon. It's like the moon in daylight. Oh my goodness. I love it when you can see the moon in the daylight. Temporary situation. Any ills that you are going through right now, it's temporary, man. And also this could bode well for travel too. You could be picking up somewhere new. I feel like I want to get another one of these cards and see what it says. Okay. Interesting. Wow. Okay. So there could be this temporary. Okay. This could be, I'm going to give two things. I'm feeling two energies from this. All right. So firstly, with the tent, temporary situation, that, well, while all things are transient, right? Everything is always changing. This really could bode for moving forward with your plans. Like there was something that was holding you back, and it could really have to do with a stubborn, aggressive person in your life. This could also represent Aries. This could be an Aries person in your life. It also could be that this is the other one, is that maybe you could be that stubborn, aggressive person. And now you're learning that this is all, it's temporary. Everything is always, it's always moving. It's always changing. And so are your views of things. And that's part of this, of what you're attracting, like what you're learning about this. I can relate to stubbornness. All right. I really can. There's a lot to learn through that stubbornness as well, and how we interact with others, right? So yeah, that's exciting. Either way, it bodes really well. Like, it bodes really well, whether or not this is holding a mirror up for you to see, hey, is this me? Am I this aggressive ram right here? Am I the one that is like looking back on myself and I'm saying, where are my strengths? Where are my weaknesses? What would I like to change about that? But movement for sure, it's temporary. Like, we are learning the lessons, we are moving forward, and we are like attracting all that we, one step at a time, we're attracting into our life because of all the steps and moves that you made. You're like in, it seems, perfect balance. Or you're at least coming upon that perfect balance. It's not a state that we stay in. It's like an up and a down, 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Yeah, but you'll know better. You'll know better about what this is, because this could also be just another person in your life that is very stubborn and aggressive, and maybe they have a hold on your thoughts, your waking day, and maybe it's time for you to realize that it's time to move forward from this. I don't need this baggage anymore in my life. Yeah. All right, let's get one more message out for the day from the universe. Oh no, we were doing Super Attractor today by Gabrielle Bernstein. Please and thank you for our highest good. Two. We're going with 2 for duality, for the masculine and feminine, for that even energy right there. 1 card, please. Let's wrap. One last message for us on this day. Ha-ha! Boom. True manifestations are powered by service and love. Beautiful. True manifestations are powered by service and love. Are those purple or blue? They're kind of both. It's kind of like a purpley on the one and blue on the other. So through wisdom, communication, and then these stars of red in the center, all of that passion to move, that love energy. True manifestations are powered by service and love. So yeah, remember that when we're, with this power of attraction energy, and that ancient knowing that we have inside, just as ancient as honey, right? And just as important for the livelihood of us. Like, sometimes I've done fasts before where honey water was a part of it, because then I could still get the nutrients that I needed and like still remain, feeling good in my own body. So true manifestations, man. Also, when I see just like hands or just like they're randomly there, I'm always thinking of all of the aces in classic tarot, which is like, it's like the hand of a supernatural power, maybe, from the gods or from God or from your spirits that are there to give you a hand. They're there to give you a hand, to lead you in the right way. And they're saying loud and clear that this is powered by service and love. So yeah, keep on this path, because all of these stars in here, they're just like, what was the thing? The meditation of the day had something to do with stars. I got to read that again. The playfulness of the universe is reflected in the dance of the stars. The playfulness, that's wonderful. So yeah, look at all these playful stars dancing right between your hand. What is it that you're choosing to create, to birth, to bring into the world with passion and love, and dance with the stars? Because you're very capable of doing it, like super capable of doing it. Even if you don't think you are like, you are very capable. You're powered by service and love. That's what true manifestations are made of. Wow. I really hope that this message could help you. Whenever you come across this, it does not have to be the 18th. Thank you, everyone in here. I love you guys. Emoji King, everyone in here. I appreciate you, and I look forward to doing this again with you tomorrow or whenever you come across it. And thank you to my family, to my friends, and to YouTube and StreamYard and you guys. And above all, thank you so much to the gods, the goddesses, to God, to Vishnu, to all of the spirits and guide helping me on my way. Thank you so much. I will see you guys tomorrow, which is called Friday the 19th. All right, until then, take care of yourselves. Thank you. Thank you.